Hello, 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 everyone. It is Charlotte. Welcome to my home, and it is index card time. I pulled out the napkins. This is actually a napkin, believe it or not. This is what we're making today. I don't sew on camera, and so I will do all the stitching after the video, but this is a napkin. Here is the napkin that I used right here. And this is the inside. The back, it's stitched all the way around. I used some little stickies, little stickers on here. And then here are the index cards. The index cards, there's two of them. And this is a napkin. I used this napkin right here. Isn't this just, it's adorable. I did find that this one is mine, and I did find that the index cards are so thin. Let's see if I can get this in there. Maybe do it this way. They will go in. You saw it was in. But the index cards are so thin that on the one we're going to make, this is exactly the same index card. I'll just get this in there later, but they're so thin that what I ended up doing was, isn't this just adorable? So yeah, this is what we're going to make, but what I ended up doing was taking the index cards for the giveaway and backing them with cardstock because they were just way paper thin. So I did that offline because all I did was cut a 3x5, that's the size of my index cards, and I just glued the cardstock on. So that's done. And then the cover here, what you're going to need is, I have a double piece of cardstock here, and this measures 10 by 7.5. So it's 10 by 7.5. And then you're going to score at 3 3/4, which is half, and then you're going to turn it and you're going to score it at 4.5, and that gives you your flip up like that, and that gives you your little book. And then what I did is I took a divot, so we're going to do that, and you can see I don't measure, kind of eyeballing it. You're going to divot, and we're going to use these, so we want them. And we are going to take on the outside of this, and we are going to apply our napkin. And I already took this down. This was a 2-ply. I pulled the first ply off, and then I've got my napkin here. Now, if you don't know how to do that, the best thing to do is just take your napkin, put a piece of Scotch tape on here, pull it, and it'll rip, and then you can just pull the backing off. So I'm going to grab a glue stick. Usually I Mod Podge. This, or Collage Podge. This is new for me. I don't typically use a glue stick when I'm working with a napkin. And on the one I did not Mod Podge the outside at all. It is raw napkin. So we're just going to go over this whole thing, and you want to try to be sure to get the glue over the whole thing so your napkin's going to stick. And then you are going to place it down as close as you can. And the pattern that I used, I didn't mind if it showed through the napkin. I didn't mind that at all. So you can see a little bit of the lines, and that's okay. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. We're going to take our glue stick, And you want to make sure that you get enough on here, but if you're going to stitch it, then you know you will have your edges covered. And I did use a zigzag stitch, and I did go over the edges to make sure that everything was neatly covered and was good. So I'm gonna make sure that I get to the bottom, and this is not going to do that, it looks like. So I need for this to come over here like that. Not quite, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It didn't hit the bottom, but I think when we distress it, we're going to be okay. It's not going to be that big a deal. So then I am just going to kind of tear this. We're not at October. This is the 30th. Well, actually, it's the 29th. I'm doing this a little bit ahead. And I know I wasn't going to, I was going to change everything up with the subscriber notices. And I think this week I'm going to let it go, and I will start that next week. So now what I'm going to do is just take a sanding block that I've got at the dollar store, and I'm just going to kind of sand this and be able to get these pieces off. They should come off fairly easy. If they don't, you can use a scissor. Get the top. Turn it over and do the same thing. And sometimes it needs a little bit of help. You might have to go back with your scissor. Now, if you wanted to, you could Mod Podge this. You could Collage Podge this. I wasn't sure if it would warp the cardstock. I wasn't sure what it would do, and so I just thought it was so cute, I left it. So that cleaned up pretty well. So what we have is this. So it looks like this. It is pretty stinking cute, I have to admit. It is pretty cute. So let's get rid of this here. And we're gonna do our cards. We need to distress, and I guess we'll just distress everything all together, but you can see how stinking cute is this. I've got napkins stuck to me. Just so, so cute. So then we have our index cards here. There they are. And we are going to create our tags out of our index cards. So let me just trim this just the tiniest little bit. Hopefully you can see everything I'm doing. I'm trying to be conscious of the fact that my camera is not perfectly in line. So we want the index card side because we want to have that journal space. And then we've got this, it's just so cute, this napkin. And we're going to do the same thing with the glue, and then we're just going to lay this on. And you can see that looks really cute with the lines showing. It is so cute. So, yeah, I wish I had done this when I did mine, but I didn't, and so it is what it is, and that's okay because I probably will never ever use it. We're just going to lay this on here as best we can. And I'm going to go over it with the bone folder, and you can see wrinkles are almost non-existent, which is so nice. And we're going to take our trusty sanding block and come down the edges, and it just really kind of tears away. Just like that. Look at how cute that is, guys. Ah, so cute. As much as I love Halloween and all the decor, I really wish I had started journals and whatever months ago, because I really would like to create so many more Halloween journals, and I just don't have the time to do that and list them. So look at how cute that is. It's just adorable. So we're going to do the same thing with this one here. Get our glue on. And you want to be generous with your glue because you want your napkin to stick. You don't want to have bubbles and places where it could tear. So be generous with your glue. And get your napkin down. And then get out your bone folder, your ruler, your brayer, whatever, and just try to get those edges. And I tore it right there, but you know what? It's okay. It will be okay because it actually looks like that was supposed to happen. And so we're not going to worry about that. We'll see how it looks when we're done, but there's going to be zigzag threads along there. And so I really think that it's a non-issue. So this will just tear away, and it does. So there we go. How cute are these? So we can put the sanding tool away, and we need now to get out our glue, our regular wet glue, or you could still use your glue stick if you want, but we are going to distress, and we are going to place these little divots that we took out. I'm going to just distress around these two little edges here, and we're going to glue them down just to be able to use them. I mean, why not? You have them. It's your paper. Why not use it? It's almost like a little added bonus, and gives you just the tiniest little pop of color at the top. So just eyeball them, put them up there so that they're being used. And then we are going to distress, and then off camera I will stitch them. There's no reason for me to stitch these and have you sitting there watching that. Oop. It is running away from me. There we go. So I think we will work on distressing the little booklet first. Give that some time to dry. And I will put this glue, the cap on the glue. And let's just go around this and give it a little bit of a vintage color. And where we were off down there, not a big deal. You're going to have black rickrack across there, and so you're never going to even notice that. So we're going to open this up, and we want to distress this, the top. And a little bit on the side here because it is shorter. The pockets are shorter than the actual back. So the whole month of, I am really kind of starting, well, this technically, if I was going by months, it is still September, so you would think, well, technically I should be doing a fall, but I really wanted to jump into Halloween. And so we are going to go back to fall November 1st. And then the first week of December, of course, we will be doing Christmas. And then I'll want to cry because this, my favorite 3 months is over and we start yet again another year. And I ring in the first month with a birthday, so not too excited about that, but it is what it is. I'd rather have a birthday than not have a birthday. So let's go ahead and let's trim this because I see right here our paper is just a little over right there. So let's trim this. I did end up cutting the width on this little booklet 1/4 of an inch longer than the one that I did, hoping that the tags would fit, not so snug, but it would fit so that they have just a little bit of room, just a little bit more slide room. But before we stitch, we are going to check them out and make sure that they're good. The worst that could happen is that instead of doing a zigzag stitch, I do a straight stitch, one that doesn't take up so much width. Okay, I think we can put that away. So let's put this out of here and let's just have a look at how these are gonna fit. See, there's a lot more room. Yeah, there's a lot more room here. So this is how this will look. So cute, guys. Don't you think this is just adorable? Are we good there? Do I have a little bit of, yeah, I need just a little touch of glue right there. Not a problem. Sometimes that happens. And so in the one that I created, I did put some little stickers right there. So let's get some stickers and do that. Okay, Charlotte, where'd you put them? Here we go. Let's see what we've got. Something cute. How about a witch's brew and a pumpkin? So we'll put a witch's brew and a pumpkin like that. So cute. And then how about another pumpkin on the other side and a trick or treat? Just too cute. How's that? That's so cute. So then it's just not so black and white. So there is your front. And on the front, if you'll see this, I was watching the Posh Paper Lady and happened to be in Hobby Lobby yesterday, and she had given a tip about cupcake inserts, little cupcake sticks. And she spoke about if you can pick these up and they are on sale and you pull these little sticks out. Hers pulled out really easy. There we go. Pull the stick out and you can use these as embellishments. So because you had a stick in here, they're kind of, they don't lay perfectly flat, but they will. And I'm gonna get out the Fabrifix for this. And we are going to put one of these. You'll see on mine, I put one on the front and then I added a flower. And so we are going to do that. This was the side where the stick was, so we're going to hide that. And we are going to put this down. So cute, guys. We're just going to put it right down here. And I want to make sure that I have plenty of room to be able to get my machine around. So I am going to use one of these clips to help hold it down. I think that might help. And then while that's drying, we are going to find a little flower. And the one I used had some glitter. So let's get one with some glitter, just because it that to me kind of almost looks like Halloween. And because this is going to go to someone, I am going to check and see what adding a couple more at the base might look like. If I don't like it, I don't have to do it, but it might look really cute. So hopefully this is set. It is on there. Can you see that? It is so cute. And then I know I want one up by the stem, so we're just going to put a little dot of glue and stick it there. But then when I had done that earlier, I was kind of thinking, what would it look like if we just added a couple more? And I really like that. And so for you, my friends, I am going to do that. And I want to thank, I haven't done it. I want to thank the supporters who have bought me a cup of coffee. I mean, I'm not a coffee drinker, but if you've ever noticed, I do have a buy me a cup of coffee. And what it does is it just supports my channel. And I just want to thank those that have done that and just let you know I really, really appreciate it. So what I need to do now is take this to the machine, stitch it all around, stitch my tags all around, and then we are going to use some black lace on this to close it up. And I'm thinking, as we're doing this, that a little tag might be cute. So I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday and I picked up a new punch. Punches were on sale and I picked up a new punch and I thought maybe, Isn't that just so cute? I have some leftover paper, and I thought maybe let's try this out, this punch. I have to find it first, where to go. All my punches. I don't know, I've never used this. This is my first time. And I see that I'm not really sure. I might have to cut this so that it goes in right, but I can already tell that it's not going to punch. Oh, I guess you cut it. That's how it works. So let's see if I cut this down. We cut this off. Let's see what happens. Might as well do it with you. Obviously, the smaller the paper, the smaller your tags, because there's 3 sizes of tags. And that's not going to turn out right because I did cut it, so you can see that's terribly wonky. So this, it looks like it's got a 1.5, a 2, and a 3-inch, and because I didn't measure the paper, I have no idea what size this is. It's not quite, I'm like a hair off. So let's see. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. I did buy a new cutting blade, so I shouldn't be getting any of this. So I can make this tag as long as I want. Look at that. So I think maybe like that. That is so cute. So I think this would make a really cute tag for on here. So I'm going to distress this. And then I'm going to attach this to the ribbon. I haven't taken all the names out. I will next week. Next week, I will take all the comments from this week's index card, and that's what will go in next week's. And I am discarding everything that I had before this week. So I just want you to know that if you want to be part of this, you need to comment this week for next week. And then I will take them every week after that. But I heard from nobody for last week, and it's strange because I know in the comments I hear from people, but then when they win an index card, I don't hear from them. So, and I don't have the time to go running people down and letting them know. So guys, isn't this so cute? Yes, it is. So I will stitch this up. That is the index card. I will get these back in there. I got them in before. I know I can get them in again. Let's see if this might help. But these index cards are just, there they go. There it goes. They're just so thin that I'm so happy on the giveaway that I went ahead and did the, there we go. I went ahead and did the scrapbook, the cardstock. So this is mine. It is just cute, guys. Okay, so let's do it. We have, let's see, what do we have? We have 4. So, alrighty. let's just dump these out. These are all going to go by the wayside this week. So be sure that if you're interested, be sure that you comment on this video. So this one here, we are back to this. This one here, this just doesn't even matter anymore. I think this one was first, that was older. So we have this one here, and all right, guys, hopefully Rhonda Marshall. I can say right now I have not heard from Rhonda Marshall in quite a while. That does not mean that Rhonda's not watching. It just means that she's not commented in a while. So Rhonda, let me know. And this one here. How about Gigi Hannah? So Gigi, if you're watching, please, please let me know. Everybody's having a fresh start. This, which was one of the absolute favorites of everybody. And this does have some die cuts in it. And this is the one I will be making for the 3 for $10, which is 3 items for $10, and that includes shipping. So I am going to be remaking. There will be 5 sets of these, probably coming sometime next week. So 5 sets of these along with 2 other scrappy items. And I will do a video on them. So, you know, if you're interested in that, be watching. I sold out the other 5, so I'm gonna, as long as they sell, I will keep doing it. Once they don't, then I won't. So it's just that simple. So this one, how about Laura Claiborne? All right, if you are watching, let me know. That is that one. And then this from last week, you know, is the 3. These are the ones that I made and they all sold. We've got 3 tags. We have a little mini tag right there in this cute pocket. So this goes to, and the way this is going to work, when I am done with this, this is going away. And if you won one week, your name's going back in. I'm just going to keep it going. So you can win as many times as you win. And I'm going to go on with this next year. So how about Alice Cavender? Now I can say I've not heard from Alice. It's been quite a while. And when I don't hear from people, I keep my fingers crossed and pray that everything is okay, because I would hate to think that somebody fell ill or is having problems. These are all my winners from before, and I will keep the names for anybody that might comment. Well, no, I won't. Let's just do away with this, and we will have a fresh start. The box is empty. We will start filling it up this week. So guys, let me know what you think, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and I want everybody to have just a fantastic weekend. Stay safe and enjoy life, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.